thanks for joining my class. Apologies for the technical difficulties I was facing earlier. If you were waiting, thank you so much for waiting, and those who have just joined us. If you have, well, for those that know me, my name is Cynthia, and if this is your first time, welcome to my Power Pilates class. If you have any injuries you're working with, I want you to take the class very nice and slow. There will be modifications, but you know your bodies more than I do, so listen to your bodies and do what works for you. If you have a small towel, feel free to place the small towel on your lower back in case you have any lower back issues. Have a bottle of water next to you. We're going to start now. I want you to come to the back of your mats here, and you're going to just soften your knees. Hands comes to the sides of the body. We're going to inhale, we nod the chin to chest, and exhale, roll the upper body down and forward, nice and slow, and transferring the weight to the front of your body. Your palms are facing each other here. We inhale at the bottom, and exhale, stack your spine coming up bone by bone, pushing your pubic bone forward. Shoulders are nicely placed in their sockets, and head comes up last. We go again, we inhale, we nod the chin to chest, and exhale, roll the body down. Once again, the weight is transferred to the front of your body. Your shoulders will naturally drop forward here. We inhale at the bottom, and exhale, stack the spine bone by bone, dropping your tailbones down towards your heels and coming up to a nice and tall. Let's do one more. We pause at the bottom. We inhale, we nod the chin to chest, and exhale, roll the body down. Nice and slow, taking your time. This is just a warm up. Okay, now I want you to hold on to both elbows for me. Inhale, we drop the tailbone towards the heels, and exhale, extend your knees, weight to the fronts of the body. Inhale, drop the tailbone down, and exhale, extend. Let's do two more. Inhale, we bend the knees in, and exhale. I want you to keep pushing your heels down to the ground for me. Last one here. Inhale, bend the knees in, and exhale, extend the knees out, drop the hands down. We inhale at the bottom, and exhale, stack the spine bone by bone, nice and tall, pushing your pubic bone forward, shoulders and head comes up last. Okay, now we're going to go to the front of our mat, and I just want you to go seated here for me. The soles of your feet nicely planted down on the ground. Your hands come in front of you, your palms are facing each other here. I want you to inhale, pull your abdominals away from your top as you take your sitting bones slightly back to where you can control, and exhale, I want you to reach forward, float the hands up to the ceiling. We go again all together. We inhale, hands return to starting position, pull the abdominals in. Your heels and your big toes are on the ground. And exhale, stack the spine nice and tall, float the hands up to the ceiling. Let's go two more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one here. We inhale. And exhale. Okay, now I want you to bring the hands back to starting position. We inhale, no movement, and exhale. Imprint the spine down on the ground for me. Just your lower back touches the ground. Inhale, bringing the spine up nice and tall. Reach forward. And exhale, imprint the spine down on the ground, just your lower back, shoulder blades off the ground here. Inhale, challenge those abdominals as you come up, and exhale, imprint the spine. We're mobilizing the spine here as well. Let's do two more. Inhale, we reach, and exhale, imprint the spine down. We've got one more here. Inhale. Have that control in your abdominals. And exhale. Imprint the spine completely on the ground for me. Place the hands to the sides of the body. Slide the right leg in and slide the left leg in. Actually bring the hands out into a T position. You have the option to keep your legs down or float both legs to tabletop. We're going to inhale, drop both knees to the left side of the mat as you push both shoulder blades down into the ground. And exhale, use your sides, your obliques, to bring the legs back to center. Inhale, we twist to the right side. Both knees are on the same height. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, we go to the left side. Twist. And exhale, back to center. Let's do one more. Inhale, we twist to the right side. And exhale, back to center. Okay, place the right leg down and place the left leg down. Hands comes to the sides of the body here. Roll your shoulders down for me. Tuck your chin in a little. We're going to inhale. And exhale, curl the pelvis up to the ceiling. Pushing into the back of your hands, into the back of your head. We inhale at the top. And exhale, keep pulling our navel away. Like I said at the beginning, as you imprint the spine down on the ground, we go together. We inhale. And exhale, curl. Your abdominals goes up first. Your hamstring goes up second. Your glutes is the last thing to go up. So squeeze it harder for me. We inhale at the top and exhale. Imprint the spine down onto the ground. We go again. We inhale and exhale. Connect and curl. Pelvis goes to the ceiling. Push into your big toe so your knees don't splay out. I want you to challenge those inner thigh muscles. We inhale at the top and exhale. Imprint the spine down on the ground. Let's do one more. We inhale and exhale. Connect, curl. Or flow those hips completely for me. You want your knees to touch the other side of the room. Remember, I just want you to lift your heels off the ground so you are on the balls of your feet. Inhale, drop your heels down to hover. Exhale, squeeze back up. Keep squeezing your glutes here. We drop and squeeze. Tame that rib cage for me so it's not flaring out. And squeeze. Abdominals nicely engaged. Drop and squeeze and drop and squeeze. Two more. Drop and squeeze. One more, drop and squeeze to the top. Hold it there for me. You're going to open the knees out. Still squeezing the bottom and bring it back in. Nice and slow and controlled. Open and squeeze back in. Don't drop the height in the pelvis. Just keep the height there for me. We open and squeeze. Let's do two more. Open and squeeze. Last one here. We open and squeeze. Place the heels down for me. We inhale at the top and exhale. Imprint the spine down onto the ground. Circle your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers for me. We're going to inhale and exhale. Lift the head and chest off the ground. We inhale there and exhale. Take the head and chest down to the ground. We go again. We inhale and exhale. Keep your eyes on your thighs here. We inhale there and exhale. Keep the connection. So you're still squeezing your abdominals as you take your head and chest down. We go again. And we lift with an exhale. Imprint the spine down on the ground. Shoulder blades lifted off as much as you can. Inhale there. And exhale. Take the head and chest down. We inhale. And exhale. Lift head and chest off the ground. Float the right leg up to tabletop. Twist to the right leg. Release both hands. Goes behind your knee. Lift the chest a little higher. Keep that height for me. Float the hands back. We go back to center. Place the leg down. Place the head and chest down. All together we inhale. And exhale, lift head and chest off the ground. Float the left leg to tabletop. Twist to that left leg. Release both hands. Behind the legs, you lift the chest a little higher. Float the hands back. We go back to center. Place the leg down. Place the head and chest down. Okay, we inhale. And exhale, lift head and chest. Float the right leg to tabletop. Release both hands, goes behind the knees. Lift the chest a little higher. Float the hands back. Twist. Place the leg down. Head and chest goes down. This is our last one. Warming up our abdominals. We inhale. And exhale. Lift the head and chest. I was about to lift my leg there. Lift the left leg. Twist to the left leg. Release both hands. Lift the chest a little higher. So it's rib cage to pubic bone here. Keep that height. Memorize that height for me. We go back to center. Place the leg down. Place the head and chest on the ground. Okay? From there, I want you to just release your hands again. Give abdominals a bit of a break. Hands comes to the sides of your body. We're going to inhale. And exhale. Connect and curl the pelvis up to the ceiling. Squeeze the bottom on the left side. Float the right leg up to tabletop. Tuck the pelvis under for me, so keep thinking pubic bone to nose. Drop the bottom 2 centimeters and squeeze back up. This is a modified version here. Feel free to straighten that right leg as you drop and squeeze and drop. Push into the back of your hands to assist you. Let's do 2 more here. Reach that toe to the ceiling. 1 more and reach. Bend the knee in, place the leg down. We're going straight for the other side. Squeeze the bottom on the right side. Float the leg to tabletop if you wish, or leg goes straight to the ceiling. Tuck the pelvis under and drop and squeeze. And we drop and squeeze and drop and squeeze. Give me more, drop and reach. 2 more, drop and reach. 1 more, drop and reach. Bend that knee in, place the leg down, square off the pelvis. We inhale there and exhale. Imprint the spine down on the ground. Straighten the right leg out for me. Straighten the left leg. Glue the legs together. Float the hands overhead. Palm is facing each other. We're going to inhale, lifting the head and the chest. Hands comes to the sides of the body. Find it challenging to come up from here. Hold on to your thighs. Release quickly. Keep pulling that navel in for me. Shoulders are over your hips here. We inhale there. And exhale. Lift your gaze up. Squeeze your abdominals. Tuck your pelvis under so you don't slam your back down. Float the hands overhead. We go all together. We inhale, we lift the head and the chest. Hands comes to the sides. And exhale. As you lift the breastbone up, the upper part of your body, I want you to imagine you've been punched in your stomach. So you're pulling your abdominals in. We inhale there. And exhale, lift your gaze. Tuck the pelvis. Shoulders away from your ears here. Lower back touches the ground. Float the hands overhead. Turn your palms to face the ceiling. Slide the right leg in. Slide the left leg in. We inhale there. And exhale. You lift the head and the chest up for me. Hands comes to the sides of your body. We inhale at the top. And exhale. Keep the height in the chest. Once the hand goes past the ears, you take the head and chest down. We go again, we inhale. And exhale, lift. Head and chest. Hands to the sides of the body. Collarbone is nice and wide here. Okay, we're going to pause here. You can keep your legs where they are, or you can just float them up to tabletop. From there, we're going to pulse the hands. We inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. We inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. We inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. We exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. We inhale there and exhale. Keep that height. Keep that height. Keep that height. Keep that height. Keep that height, and take it all down. Hug the knees to chest for me, and give yourself a bit of a breather here. Feel free to circle the knees out. Go from side to side. We're just taking a few breaths here. Give ourselves a bit of a break. Whew, that was a quick, fiery 10 minutes, I think. Okay. Actually, let's have a break here. Bring the left leg to tabletop for me. Place the right leg on the left knee. We come into our number 4. Thread your hands through and pull the left leg to your chest. Use your right elbow to push out your right knee. Might as well take a glute stretch as we're taking a few breaths. Feel free to go side to side, whatever feels good. The closer you bring that knee to chest, the more you feel the stretch. Okay, now release. Swap the legs over for me. And you bring it in and just hold that knee, the right knee coming back into our number 4. And using your left elbow to push that left knee out, you feel the stretch even more in your glutes. This is good for your glutes and your lower back. Okay, now I want you to release both legs. Both leg comes to tabletop. Lift your head and chest off the ground. Actually, I want you to take both hands, placing it on your right knee. Straighten the left leg out for me. Make sure both toes are on the same height here. We inhale and exhale, we reach. And exhale, swap and swap. Okay, you are coming up to meet the leg. The leg shouldn't come to meet you. Shoulder blades off the ground. Feel free to use your hands to support the back of your head and reach. And reach. Now I want you to twist to the bent knee. And we twist. And twist. Remember our rib cage to pubic bone. It's a small movement. We're working our obliques as well. And twist. Let's do 2 more. And we do 1 more. We come back to center. Place the head and chest down. Place the right leg down and place the left leg down. Straighten both legs out for me. Float the hands up to the ceiling, overhead for me. Palms facing each other here. We're going to inhale, lift the head and the chest off the ground. Hands comes to the sides of the body. And exhale. Challenge those abdominals as you come up into a seated position. Okay, now I want you to relax your hands for me. And you're just going to sit out of your sit bone so your back is nice and straight. Separating the legs. I want you to flex your ankles here. Your hands comes back in front of you, palms are facing each other. We're going to inhale, we nod the chin to chest. And exhale, roll the body down to where you feel comfortable, hands in between your legs. We inhale there and exhale. Your lower back comes up first, mid back comes up second, upper back comes up last. We go again, we inhale, we nod the chin to chest, and exhale, roll the spine down and forward. Hands in between your legs here. We inhale and exhale, stack the spine nice and slow as you come up. Let your hands be in line with your shoulders. We inhale, we nod the chin to chest, and exhale. Remember the punch in the stomach I spoke about. I want you to keep pulling the navel away. You're also getting a stretch in your lower back here. We inhale there and exhale, lower back, mid back, and upper back. Let's do 2 more. We inhale, we nod the chin to chest, and exhale, roll the spine down and forward. We inhale and exhale. We've got 1 more to do here. We inhale, we nod the chin to chest, and exhale, roll the spine down. We inhale there, and exhale, lower back, mid back, and upper back. Okay, now I want you to just relax the hands here. Bring the legs together. We're still having the ankles flexed. Let me face the camera. Still having the ankles flexed. You have 2 options. You can either keep your legs straight or you can bend the knees in. Actually, I'm going to go for the option of bending my knees in. Whatever option you choose, have your hands out into a T position. If you haven't got the space, feel free to come into a gold pose. But I want nice strong hands to make sure you're not dropping the hands here. Keep your breastbone pushing forward here. Keep your gaze up. We're going to inhale and exhale. We twist to the left side and twist even deeper. Okay? Inhale, we bring you back to center. And we go exhale, exhale. Inhale to center and exhale, exhale. Inhale to center and exhale, exhale. Inhale, come to center. Let's do 1 more. Exhale, exhale, and back to center. Okay, now relax the hands. If you had your knees bent, I want you to just straighten those knees out for me. Still flexing those ankles. Once again, modified version. Slide the right leg in, slide the left leg in. Use your hands to support the back of your legs here. You're going to float. If you want the modified version, sorry, you can keep your legs down, breastbone forward. Lift the leg up, the right leg up, and tap. Lift the left leg up, and tap. The hands are just there to support, okay? Try not to dump the leg onto the hands. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, because why not? We're going to bring the right leg to tabletop, the left leg comes to tabletop. If you've dipped back, I want you to use the hand to pull that breastbone forward, pull your abdominals in, tap the right leg down, and up. Tap the left, and up. Keep working on those upper back muscles. Make sure you're not rounded here. And tap, and leg comes to tabletop at all times. Let's do 2 more, 1 on each side, and tap, and up. And we're going to hold it there for 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Place the right leg down, place the left leg down. Straighten both legs out for me, pointing the toes. Hands comes in front of you, palms facing each other. We inhale there and exhale. Lift your gaze, squeeze your abdominals, tuck your pelvis under, lower back touches the ground, float the hands overhead. From here, I just want you to hold on to your right wrist or your left wrist. I want you to release any compression in your abdominals. So we're going from side to side here. As you guys take a break, I'm just going to make sure the cameras are facing me. Okay, cool. Just go from side to side for me. Side to side here. Okay, now I want you to release the hands. Hands comes into a T position. Push both shoulders down into the ground for me. And make sure I have the space. You're going to slide the right leg closer to your bottom. Hug that knee to chest. Okay? The closer you pull the knee to chest, the deeper you feel the stretch. I want you to point that left toe here just to open up that left hip. Feel free to pull that leg even closer. Now I want you to take your left hand, goes onto the right knee, and just guide that right knee across the body here. Get a deeper stretch. Lower back. Feel free to straighten that right hand. Gaze goes to the opposite direction. And just breathe here. You should feel this in your lower back and your hip as well. And just breathe. Okay, now we come back to center. Both hands on your right knee. Attempt to straighten that leg to the ceiling. We're going to walk the hands up till we get to the ankle or wherever feels comfortable for you. Pull that leg closer to your chest, getting a stretch in your calves, your hamstrings as well. If you want to challenge yourself and go deeper with your stretch, then feel free to place your head down. Keep pulling that leg even closer and just focus on your breathing. Now I want you to release that leg. We're flexing the ankle. Hands comes back into a T position. Left leg, we're still pointing the toes. Inhale, take the leg across the body. And exhale, bring the leg back to center. Inhale, we open outwards. It's different for everyone, whatever feels good. So work with your range of movement. And exhale, we bring it back in. Inhale, we go across. And exhale, back in. One more. Inhale, we open out. Getting a stretch on the inner thighs. And exhale, back to center. Okay. Inhale, take the leg across the body and circle round. Feel free to keep your circle as small as you want. And two more, drop and catch. One more, we drop and catch. Now I'm going to pause at the center, reverse the circle. Drop and catch and drop and catch. Two more, drop and bring it back in for me. Last one, keep pushing the shoulders down and bring it in. Okay, now from there we're going to pulse that leg for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Point the toes and send the leg straight down. I know your hip flexors are screaming, and so am I. So now I'm going to slide the left leg in, left heel to the bottom, hug that knee to chest. Okay? Point that right toe, open up that hip, pull that left knee closer to you. Okay? Now the right hand goes onto the left knee. Guide that left knee across the body, straightening the left hand out. Send the gaze to the opposite direction and just breathe here. The closer your knee is to the ground, the deeper you feel the stretch. Okay? Now bring it back in for me. Both hands on the left knee. Attempt to straighten that leg up to the ceiling. Hand goes behind the knees. Walk the hands to the ankles. Pull that leg closer. Place the head down if you wish. But find your barrier where you can feel the tension and just hold it there. Focus on your breathing. Feel free to bend the right knee in if you want. Or you can just straighten that knee down. That leg down, sorry. Now walk the hands back down. Hand comes into a T position. Flex the left ankle. Inhale, we take the leg across the body. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, we open it outwards. And exhale, back. Inhale, across. And exhale, back. Inhale, out. And exhale, back. Keep pushing those shoulders. One more. We go across and in. Last one here. Out. If you haven't got the space like mine, and in. Okay. Now we're going to inhale, take the leg across the body and circle around. Place your hand on your right hip if you find that it's wobbly. And bring it in. Two more. Drop and catch. And one more, drop and catch. Okay, now let's go to the other side. Drop and catch. Work with your space, your range of movement. Drop and catch. 2 more. We drop and catch. This is our last one. Drop and catch. Okay, now pulse that leg for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Point the toes, send the leg straight down, nice and controlled here. Okay, once again, hand goes overhead. We're going to take this even more challenging. Palms are facing each other, lift your heels slightly off the ground. Your abdominals is shaking here, that means it's working. You're going to inhale, lift the head and the chest. Hands comes to the sides and exhale. We're only doing 2 of this. Place the heel down, shoulders over hips, gaze to your toes. We inhale, lift the gaze, tuck the pelvis under, squeeze the abdominals, lift your heels here. Lower back touches the ground, hand goes overhead. Let's do 1 more. We inhale, lift the head and the chest, hands comes to the sides, and exhale. Coming up, still squeezing those abdominals for me. We inhale there, and exhale, lift the gaze. Lift your heels off the ground. Lower back, float the hands overhead. Okay, now I want you to turn onto the right side of your body. Head is resting on your shoulders. Your legs slightly forward here. Abdominals nicely locked. Your left hand, all 5 fingers are down on the ground, pushing the ground away from you. You're going to inhale, lift both legs off the ground, squeeze your inner thighs together, and exhale. The leg goes down to hover. Inhale, we lift, and exhale down. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. 1 more. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. Okay, now I want to keep those legs where they are. Release the left hand, float it up to the ceiling without counterbalancing. Now float the hands overhead, hands by your ears here. Okay, and now float the hands back up to the ceiling. Place the hand down for me. Place that bottom leg down and bend that leg to 90-degree angle. Place your left hand on your left hip. Lift that left leg off the ground for me, or just hip height and nothing higher than this. The toes are facing downwards here, so your feet are floppy. Now I want you to swing the leg forward, lift it up and down, and take it back. Nicely controlled here. Take the leg forward. Keep your gaze looking up for me. Up and down, and sweep the leg back. We go again. We go up and down, and sweep the leg back. Last one. We go forward, up and down, and sweep the leg back. Okay, now keep that leg in line with the body. Lift the leg up and drop, and drop, and drop, and drop, and drop. We drop, drop. Feeling this in your glutes? The back of your legs are doing the work. Let's do 2 more drops here and 1 more drop here. Legs are nice and strong. Float the leg forward and drop. And stick your bottom back and drop. And drop. Feel it in your glutes as I feel mine. Drop. 2 more. And 1 more. Oh, and sweep the leg back. We're not done yet. Now bring the knee to chest. And kick it out. Flexing the ankle. Knee comes to chest. And back out. Hang in there for me, guys. Knee comes to chest. And out. 1 more here. Knee to chest. Stick that bottom back. And out. Place the leg down. Give your bottom a rub if you need it. I'm sure we all need it. Now you're going to turn onto the other side of your body. Head is resting on your shoulders here. Right hand. All 5 fingers are down, pushing the ground away. Heels are kissing each other here. Legs slightly forward. Okay, now you lift both legs off the ground and take the legs down to hover. Challenge your lower abdominals as you lift. Melt that lower side on the ground for me and take it down to hover. We've got 2 more. We lift and down. This is our last one here. We lift and the legs are just hovering. Now I'm going to float the right hand to the ceiling. Squeeze your abdominal so you're not shaking here. Now take your hands overhead just by your sides here. And now I'm going to float the hands back up to the ceiling and place the hand down. Place the bottom leg down for me and bend that leg to 90 degrees. Adjust yourself if you need to. Right hand goes on your right hip. Your right leg is just hip height. Floppy feet, toes facing downwards. Now you take the leg forward. Lift it for me, up and down. Now sweep it back, nicely controlled. We go all together, we go forward. We lift and drop and sweep back. Okay, we go again. We go forward, up and down and back. Last one, we go forward, up and down and back. Leg in line with the body, pick it up and drop and drop and drop and drop and drop. We drop and drop. Drop, drop. 2 more drops and 1 more drop here. Okay, now sweep the leg forward. Pick it up and drop and drop. We drop and drop and drop and drop and drop. 2 more here, and this is our last one. Now sweep the leg back in line with the body. Bring the knee to chest, flexing the ankle, sticking the bottom back, and straighten that leg for me. We want nice strong legs, so we're going to bring the knee to chest and kick it back out. Knee comes to chest and out. Knee to chest and out. 1 more, knee comes to chest and we take it out. Place the leg down, give your bottom a bit of a rub. Now I want you to turn onto your stomach facing me. You're going to bring your hands out into a W shape. Place the palms and the elbows down. Your breastbone is hovering off the ground here. Point your toes so we can lengthen our lower back. We're going to inhale, reach that breastbone forward and lift off the ground. Extend the elbows if you wish. And exhale, bend the elbows in. Take the breastbone down, but just to hover. Inhale, we reach the breastbone. As you lift, keep pushing into your palms here. Extend your elbows. I want you to imagine you're pushing your pubic bone down into the ground so the lower part of your body actually doesn't lift at all. And exhale, bend the elbows and take the breastbone down. Let's go again all together. We inhale, reach the breastbone and lift. And exhale, bend the elbows, take the breastbone down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, reach the breastbone and lift. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. The breastbone is hovering off the ground here. Now I just want you to twist the neck like you're looking onto your right finger. Come back to center and look to your left finger, your left hand. And back to center. No crease in the back of your neck as you twist. And back. And twist. And back. Let's do 1 more on each side. Right side, sorry. And back. And the left side. And we bring it back to center. Okay? Now I want you to just stack your hands on top of each other here. I want you to imagine you're sliding your palms on the ground so your shoulders falls in the sockets. Your head is hovering off your hand. You're going to lift the right leg off the ground. Point the toes and take the leg down. Now I want you to lift the left leg. As you lift, you're squeezing your glutes and down. And you lift the right leg, squeeze the glutes and down. And lift the left, squeeze and down. And let's do one more on each side. We'll lift and down. Last one here. We'll lift and down. Okay, now I want you to release the hands. Hands comes in front of you here. Hands are hovering off the ground if you wish, or you can just place the hand down and place the leg down. From there, I just want you to lift alternative hand, alternative leg, alternative hand, alternative leg. I don't want you to lift the leg too high. If you find that you're bending at the knee, then please feel free to just reduce the height in your legs. It's not about how high you could go. Just work with what you've got, like we've said, and down. Let's do one more on each side. We lift and down. Last one, lift and down. Okay, now bring your hands back into our W shape. Place the palms and the elbows down. Push yourself in to a rest position. Walk your hands away from you as much as you can. Head is hovering in between your hands here. Melt your bottom even more. And just go for a well-deserved rest position here. And take a few breaths in for me. Feel free to get some water now if you wish. As the rest of us take a bit of a break. Okay, from there I want you to come back onto our stomachs. Let's just do one more exercise for our upper body. If you've got the space, come into a T position. If you haven't got the space, then we come into our gold pose, breastbone hovering off the ground here. If you're going into a T position, turn your thumb to face the ceiling here, and you're just going to lift and down. Just your hands are lifted. If we're going into a gold pose, this is how we're going to have ours. Almost like you're squeezing your shoulder blades together, down. And we lift. And lift. And down. No crease in the back of our neck. And lift. Let's do one more here, and lift, and place it down. Place your hands down, your palms on your elbows. Push yourself, coming into all fours. Your hands are underneath your shoulders here, and your knees are underneath your hips. We're going for a cat-cow stretch. You're going to inhale, and exhale, dome the upper back and round the lower back, pushing the ground away from you. Inhale, we come in to midline. And exhale, breastbone goes forward, bottom goes back. Inhale, we come back to midline. And exhale, dome the upper back, round the lower back, push, push, push the ground away. Inhale, we come to midline, and exhale, breastbone goes forward, bottom goes back. Let's do two more. Inhale, travel to midline, and exhale, dome the back, and push. Inhale, we come to midline, and exhale, breastbone goes forward, bottom goes back. Inhale, we come to midline, and exhale. Push, 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 push. Inhale, we come to midline, and we stay at midline. Okay, you can either be on your palms here, or feel free to go on your fist. From here, I just want you to imagine there's a tray sitting on your back. Tuck the right toe under and tuck the left toe under. The only thing that changes here is you lift your knees off the ground. Keep pushing the ground away from you. We count for 10 and 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Drop the knees, melt the bottom to your heels, take your wrist off, rotate the wrist, and reverse the rotation. Feel free to shake it out, just to give your wrist a bit of a break. Okay, we go back again. We've only got one more of that to do. Either on your palms or on your fist, pushing the ground away from you. So you haven't dumped the weight on your wrist. Tuck both toes under for me and just lift the knees off the ground. And we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees down, bottom goes to your heels, take the wrist off, rotate the wrist, shake it out. Okay, from there I want you to walk both hands to the left side of your mat here, melt your bottom down, getting a stretch in your obliques, and just breathe into this side of the body. For me, the more sideways your hands go, the more you feel the stretch, and just breathe there for me. Okay, now walk your hands back to center, and we go to the right side. Go more sideways. Find where you feel that juicy spot where you can feel the stretch, and just hold it there. Okay, now walk the hands back to center. We're going to give our wrist a bit of a break, so we're going onto our elbows. Okay, adjust yourself to where it feels comfortable for you, and just adjust myself. Okay, coming onto your elbows here. Tuck the right toe under, send the leg straight. Now you're going to lift that leg off the ground. Squeeze your abdominals here. Now lift the leg higher and tap it down. And we lift and tap. I want you to make sure there is no rock in the body, so you have control with that leg. And lift and down. Let's do 2 more. Lift and down. And 1 more. Lift and down. Okay. Now I want you to lift that leg, take it across, and lift back to center and tap. Okay, together we lift, it goes across, and lift, and back to center. Together, lift, and cross, and lift, and tap. 2 more, lift, and cross, and lift and tap. 1 more, lift and cross and lift and tap. Okay, now lift that leg off the ground. We bend and straighten. Hold on, bend and straighten. Hang in there for me, guys. We bend and straighten the leg. 2 more, bend it in and out. 1 more, in and out. Place that leg down and slide it back in. Okay, now we're going for the other side. I'm going to turn onto the other side so you guys get to see me properly. We come onto our elbows. Tuck the left toe under and send the leg straight. Okay, Now lift the leg higher and tap and lift and tap. Abdominals nicely squeezing here. Lift and down and lift and down. 2 more. Lift and down, and 1 more. Lift and down. Okay, now we lift across and lift and tap and lift and cross and lift and tap. All together. Lift and across and lift and tap. 2 more. Lift and cross and lift and tap. 1 more. Lift and cross and lift and tap. Okay, slide the leg in. Go into a rest position for me. Give yourself a bit of a break. Okay, we've got 1 more of that to do. Coming back onto our elbows again. Right leg, tuck it under for me and send that leg straight. Point the toes, abdominals, squeeze. We lift and down and lift and down. No rocking in the body and lift and down. Squeeze your glutes and lift and down and lift and down. 2 more. Lift and down. And 1 more. Lift and down. Okay, now we lift and cross and lift and tap. Woo! Lift and cross and lift and tap. Together, lift and cross. The good thing is, I'm also feeling the burn as much as you guys are feeling it. And cross. We've got 2 more. Lift and tap. And last up, lift and cross and lift and bring it in. Okay, have a bit of a break whilst I turn to the other side. And that's our break done. Okay, we're coming back onto our elbows. Tuck the left toe under and send the leg straight for me. Lift that leg off the ground, pointing the toes. Okay, lift and tap and lift and tap and lift and tap. This is also good for your hip and releasing any tension. Good hip movement. And lift and down. Let's do 2 more. Lift and down. And 1 more. Lift and down. Okay, now we lift and cross. If your legs are shaking, it's good. It's working. Lift and tap. Lift and cross. And lift and tap. And lift and cross. And lift and tap. And lift and cross and lift and tap. Let's do 1 more. Lift and cross and lift and tap. Slide the leg in. Melt your bottom to your heels. Get a bit of a stretch here. Well, rest, not stretch. Rest. Okay. Okay, now I want you, we're almost done, guys. Now I want you to come into all fours. We're going to, by the time we're done, we're going to have some nice toned and fiery legs. Push the ground away from you. Lift your knees off the ground here. Okay, now I want you to take your bottom to your heels. And almost like you're cheating, you pounce forward, straighten those legs out. As much as this is challenging for our legs, it's also a stretch. Bottom to heels and forward. Okay, this is a nice surprise for you guys that were waiting for me. I thought I'll give you, bless you with a few surprises today. Heels go, bottom goes to the heels and stretch that out. 2 more. Bottom to heels and stretch. Let's do 1 more. Bottom to heel and forward. Okay, tailbone goes to the ceiling. Now I want you to bring the right knee in and walk it out. And in and out. And we bring it in and out and in and out. 2 more. In and out. 1 more. In and out. Okay. Now both legs return to starting position. Keep your lower body nice and still here. Walk your hands to meet your feet. Okay, lower back. Once your hands get to your feet, you inhale at the bottom and exhale, stack the spine nice and tall. Very well done to you guys today. Challenging class as you stack the spine up nice and tall. Okay, your body's a lot more warmer. Have your legs nice straight here, but if you feel like you're locking the knees, then feel free to have a slight bend. Feet is a fist distance apart, hands comes to the sides of the body. We're going to inhale, we nod the chin to chest, and exhale, roll the upper body down and forward. All the weight transfers to the front of the body. We inhale there and exhale, lower back, stacking it up, bottom to heels, tailbone to heels, push your big ball forward and come up to standing nice and tall. 1 more, we inhale, we nod the chin to chest, then exhale, roll your spine down. Keep softening the knees, releases any tension in your lower back as well. Head feels heavy and hands feels heavy. Hold on to both elbows for me and swing it from left to right and right to left. We go again, left to right and right to left. Last time, left to right and right to left. Drop the hands down. You will nod the head for yes and swing for no. Nod again for yes and swing for no. Last time, nod for yes and swing for no. We inhale at the bottom and exhale. Round the spine, nice and slow, at your own pace as you come up to standing. Now roll the shoulders forward for 3. We go 1 and 2 and 3 and reverse the rotation for me for 1 and 2. Almost like you're opening your chest. And 3. Let's go forward again. We go 1 and 2 and 3. Feel free to just let everything go and reverse the rotation. 2 and 3. Okay, now I want you to shrug the shoulders to ears. Inhale and exhale, drop. Inhale, fill the lungs up with air and exhale, drop. 2 more, fill the lungs up with air and exhale, drop. Last one, big inhale and exhale, drop. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the class today. And for those of you who waited and those of you who have actually joined, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you have any questions, please feel free to put it onto the YouTube channel and I would answer, on the live chat, and I will answer straight away. Thank you, guys.